Summertime's on its way, so it might be about time for a mid-year vacay. And if you want the best deals on your flights, then think about using our sponsor today, Surfshark. Because with Surfshark, not only can you browse the web free of any geo-locked restrictions. Me personally, I use VPNs like Surfshark to make sure I'm not getting price gouged or making sure that any of the companies out there are using my location-based cookie data to do anything icky with their marketing practices. Ugh, capitalism, am I right? And that's why you should go to surfshark.deals/4starbento to get 3 free extra months when you sign up. You can plug in the URL or click the link in the description or the pinned comment below. And Surfshark will get you covered from price gouging to being able to navigate all sorts of geo-locked contents, including, depending on what state you live in, various websites that you might not want to make an account for. So thank you again to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Go to the websites, surfshark.deals/4starbento. We have done this so many times. If you don't know where to go by now, I don't know what to tell you. Going on vacation.
Can't believe I ever worried about this little kid. God, what a little idiot. Idiot? How about you, my little best buddy? My best friend ever. God, Giru, you're so cool. I love you. Love you. Step into the Grand Tour. Dragon Ball
GTFS. We're back.
We're back.
So, Goku and Trunks were kidnapped.
Uh-oh.
And then Giru gave them all their battle data.
Uh-oh.
Then that didn't amount to a whole lot, frankly.
Oh.
Not really, because they're still very strong, as it turns out. But we did get some cute sneaking around segments with Pan, including her dressing up as a bush and then a robot. And then we learned the most important thing that we could learn from her. Girls
Get stronger.
They get stronger when they cry.
When they cry.
That is, Dragon Ball GT, Pan says it herself. That is how you know. An anime guy gets stronger when he gets mad or when his shirt gets taken off. Girls, stronger when they cry.
Yep.
Eat shit, Sigma boy.
Is there an anime rule? You know what? Every time you see like the girl character like slap the guy when she's crying and he goes flying across the room, makes sense.
Yeah.
The trope makes sense now.
Yeah, the power level just rises up
Exponentially.
when their womanly emotions take over.
Clearly. We got to deal with the Sigma boys though. The robots with the cool funky powers that kind of just drop that gimmick immediately for a bunch of. Yeah, a little bit.
They drop those particular gimmicks for a new gimmick, which is kind of a neat gimmick, but
a little bit,
it got old.
Like they can phase into walls, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's neat. It definitely offers, it's neat the first couple of times.
It like everything, once you overuse it, it gets old. But Pan actually got to do something for an episode.
Yes, so in this first episode that we watch of her infiltrating the enemy base.
Yeah, she's going in there to try to save Goku and Trunks.
Like, it takes a minute, but she actually does end up falling into one of the production rooms and then dresses up as a robot in a cute little sequence. It's neat because she herself looks like one of the robots, but is having trouble acting like one.
Her cosplay game is on point, but her like walk gait is different.
Yeah.
But like part of me kind of wanted it to look a little goofier, like clearly just Pan in a robot suit, but all the other robots went along with it. But no, it looks like a robot.
We also see that, so Giru gets awarded the Medal of Honor.
Yeah, like, I actually kind of love this. It's kind of endearing, because General Rildo
is psyched about this little dude.
He just loves him. He's like, oh, let's get you all your special presents. You're my special little guy. I love you. This fucking robot rocks.
It's sort of interesting to me because, like, we're so used, I feel like in Dragon Ball, where all the villains are duplicitous with one another. But here, no, they're a planet of the same, like, species slash race. So while the rejects are obviously thrown out, the ones that do good jobs are apparently both rewarded and respected.
Yeah, this is a good society. Like, they're not a good society, but at least they are, they treat the people that do shit well pretty well. You're just a special little guy eating his scraps. Like, you want anything else? Can I get you anything else? You're a good little robot. Yes, you are, my little guy.
Yeah, I love that. Especially because Giru keeps giving them what they want. So he's like, man, Giru, you're just the gift that keeps on giving.
I fucking love this guy.
He's just sitting there like Rildo's pet this entire time.
It's true.
I fucking love it.
He's always right next to him, just hanging out.
Like, yeah, vibing. Rildo's just sitting in his chair watching things going on. It's like, oh man, I'm so happy that you're here, Giru, or I just lose my goddamn mind.
Son Goku 戦闘データインプット完了
This one is not a threat. This one especially so.
Goku, you son of a bitch! I read your book.
It is sort of interesting because, like, so Giru has apparently betrayed them, which
He actively is.
Yeah, we're kind of left to assume that it's not of his own volition, though, because there are points where
He's
he's
a
been
robot.
he's been malfunctioning, and he even says when they see the planet, he even says danger, danger, and runs away. So by the time they're there, it seems like maybe those malfunctions were him actively trying to deny the programming. Because that's what I'm assuming at this point. Because there's no, like, with the relationship they've built, it is a little bit weird that he'd betray them at this point. Unless
But then you see how good Rildo's treating him too, and it's like, maybe, yeah. It's like, oh man, everybody just loves Giru. So yeah, he keeps giving them stuff. He uploads all of the battle data he has from everybody so that the Sigma boys can fight. Pan kills Nut.
Yeah.
Beats Nut.
Yeah. Well, I'd say kills Nut, but Nut suddenly
Nut
comes
comes
back
back.
later. Yeah, Nut.
And then Goku just kind of breaks himself out.
Yeah, because Goku wakes up and he's like,
Hey, what you guys up to?
they're like, oh, well, we could contain you. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Oh,
You
you're
can't.
doing evil stuff. Okay, I'm a boom,
I mean,
breaks the potties in.
I do love the fact that, like, Rild is like, wait, this guy's power level is what? No, we can't.
incalculable?
We can't keep this guy here. We need to kill him. No, we can't kill him because Dr. Muse said we can't. We got to do something. As it turns out, he was right.
Yeah.
They could not keep these people here. This was a terrible mistake.
Couldn't hold him, although it turns out Rild had the ability to stop this the entire fucking time.
Yeah, could turn people into fucking carbonite.
Yeah, just put them in like the platinum cards. Just
Yeah, look, this is nuts. This is nuts and bolts to me.
could have done that a billion times while they were unconscious. I mean,
Just-
we're jumping ahead a couple episodes,
But still, no. It's worth bringing up.
Yeah.
Because we find out that he could literally just encase them in carbonite, does that to Trunks. Why didn't he do that immediately? The moment he's like, wait,
yeah,
incalculable?
the moment he had them unconscious. I mean, sure, maybe you want to run a couple of like baseline studies on them while they're not encased in metal, but then as soon as you read that stuff, it's like, I should just go breathe on them real quick. You know, just give them the old spit shine.
Yeah.
Basically.
That sucks.
I feel so bad for Trunks in this fucking show.
Oh,
'Cause
Trunks is a non-character.
he really is, because Goku shows up, or like Goku breaks them out. Pan fell unconscious after crying because I guess crying makes them strong, but also makes them sleepy. Goku's like, "Hey Trunks, take Pan, go back to the ship. I'm gonna fight these 3 robots because I wanna."
Yep.
And then Goku fights those 3 robots. Goku's literally just playing with them. Like,
Yeah.
that's all this is.
So they also try to pass it off as Goku isn't going serious for a majority of these fucking 2 episodes of nothing but fighting with him. And he's like, oh yeah, like, I'm not going to take this seriously until I know all of your moves. And then arbitrarily he decides, yeah, I think I've seen all your moves. Now I'm just gonna kill you all.
Yeah,
and he
I'm
does
good.
that. He's like, okay, I'm done.
I'm done. Time for the Kamehameha.
Whoa!
God, they just-
disintegrated.
Oh, Goku just killed them. I think did Goku just kill them?
I mean, it makes sense. He's a kid. When he was a kid, he didn't really care.
I mean, Pan killed one of them.
They exist.
They're corporeal.
And then fucking Rild shows up, pissed off. He's like, oh, you've got me real worked up
You're
now.
skipping the fact that the robots, turn
yeah.
into a super fighting robot for a while.
Yeah.
which was
The robots do merge.
a couple of interesting designs. I like the one with the plane on the back.
Yeah.
It's all right, but Goku just fuck out of here.
I mean, like, even bringing it up sort of feels like it's too much because it means it's ugly and it means nothing.
Goku.
Like, Goku's still not taking this seriously. Like,
Look, I love Nozawa, but that noise over and over and over again is a choice.
It made them less interesting.
I won't lie. I was zoning the fuck out. My eyes were glazing over. My mind was wandering. That whole second half of the fight, I was just like, please go Super Saiyan, get this over with. I'm begging you, end this stupid fight. It is a very bad, boring fight. GT has very bad, boring fights.
But the next episode where Rildo does show up, the animation kicked up.
Oh yeah.
Kicked up.
Immediately you can tell
Like
that
they put the A-team on this one.
Yeah. Like the art and animation elevate what could have otherwise been another really boring fight to something that was actually really interesting to watch. Like Goku just standing there with a wavy hair. And also, like the rocket punch that turns into a grapple thing.
Yeah.
He pulls him in and then Goku does this little
That
smile. Which
you
is
just kind of see like the bottom half of his mouth and it's like, okay, all right.
Yeah, it's real good,
fires a bunch of
actually.
ki blasts into his gut. There's some really cool shit in this stuff, and
cool shit in this stuff.
Some cool shit in this stuff. Goku's they're actually doing some interesting choreography using some interesting techniques. Go figure. You make your enemies interesting or give them some interesting stuff to do because this guy is a Buu level threat. They said so.
思ったやつに出会えるなんてよ。こりゃ V 以上だぜ。
Shut up. Shut up.
最低よ。
Now she's got this. Wow, she's got this.
Yo!
And stronger than Boo, confirmed.
General Rildo equal Majin Buu at minimum.
Okay. All right. No, I'm back. My brain had to reset for a second there. Yeah, it's not the best, but honestly, this the third episode we watched, it actually kind of thrilling in places. I won't lie. Some of the fights pretty all right. So Pan actually gets that first shot in, which is sort of interesting, but then we find out just no selling it.
Yeah.
Which is
honestly, it was strategy. It was clearly to lure them into a false sense of security because that's when he fires off the platinum beam thing that turns people into cards.
yes.
So, I believe that is actual, strategy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this is like, oh God, this guy's weak. He got leveled by Pan. What's he doing? He's firing off an ugly ass shiny green beam. I could probably take.
They aren't even fighting back, Pan. Stop! Those were just babies.
Robocidal.
I'm done with you.
ちょっとあんた、トランクスはどこなの？
What's a Trunks?
What the fuck is in Trunks?
What are you?
Again, that second episode though is pure meat.
Dude, anything after that desert episode was
yeah.
fucking like eating cake after chewing on
like an
sawdust.
oasis in a desert.
Yeah. Almost feels like apples to oranges here. So I didn't mind the weird super fighting robot episode after sitting through the fucking desert episode earlier.
Although, speaking of those robots, at the end of this third episode,
They show up again. I guess it kind of makes sense because they can reconfigure themselves through the liquid metal, though Goku immediately blows them up by finally taking shit seriously.
yeah. But then they're absorbed into Rild, who becomes Hyper Mega Rild.
He's a ninja with like a jetpack. Okay.
Mega Man ex-villain looking ass!
Now he's living up to his name.
Transformers looking motherfucker. He's admittedly kind of cool. I'd buy that action figure.
Not the worst. Not anywhere close to the worst design so far.
He's got that cool little ninja mask. He's got a jet plane on his back, even though he can already fly. But fuck it, why not?
It does kind of.
He's got a drill arm.
It does sort of feel like, in terms of color, a lot of things being thrown together.
Very 90s. Very 90s.
Yeah,
Very
I have
90s.
to say, the color coordination in the show is bad. It's very bad.
As bad as some of the music, like composition and choices in terms of places. Do you remember at the beginning of the episode when Goku and Trunks were kidnapped and it was playing like that calm, peaceful bullshit ass like?
And then at the beginning of the next episode, we get the exact same shot, but it's got appropriate music for what's happening.
Yeah, like the episode before, Goku and Trunks were kidnapped, and the show opens up. And it shows Goku napping on Trunks. It's like, oh, what a peaceful day. They're fucking prisoners!
Yeah, I don't know what's worse, the actual compositions or just the music selection itself. Like, because some of the music can be good, but the music selection, there were so many times in these episodes where the wrong music is playing. Like, I know, look, a lot of dub fans out there probably remember watching the Falconer score and personally feeling like the Japanese score had some ill-fitting music from time to time. And look,
You're right.
Look, I'll admit, Z does have some music in the Japanese version. Wouldn't be the first choice of what I'd use in certain scenes. GT, on the other hand, just has the wrong music. It's just wrong.
It's just in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and some of it is just bad.
Yeah. Like, there are some worse scores in the Kikuchi score, but there is no piece of music in the entire Kikuchi score that is as bad as the worst that we've heard in GT so far.
It's weird sometimes, but like almost to an intriguing level of
Right?
weird. Like it's like I can't stop focusing on it. This is such a weird fucking show.
It is a weird fucking show.
What's happening?
Ah man, so Hyper Mega Rilled coming at you next time.
On GTFS. Get ready to get rilled.
Get real. Get real. Get real. Where's Giru? He's my special guy. I love him. I fucking love that robot.